Hey, little guy. I need something looked at.
Okay. It's a piece of steel pipe.
It was lodged in Aiden's corpse, probably propelled by the blast.
I see. I'll perform a chromatographic scan on it then.
Please do.
This.
Have you found anything out?
There's black powder on it. It was probably used as the propellant in the explosion.
I see. If that's the case, then that piece of metal is... Yes. It's most likely part of the bomb that killed the victim. Black powder and a steel pipe. We're one step closer to finding out how this bomb was made. What's this substance, little guy?
Give me a moment. No, wait.
What's the matter?
Well, this isn't soot or a remnant of something that had been burned.
Then what is it?
If I were to make a decision based on what I see here, it's carbon dust.
Carbon dust? Why would something like that be on the victim?
I thought you'd ask that, but, well, I don't have a clue.
Tell me why they hired you again?
Hey, people don't just run into carbon dust in their daily lives. Using it as a component in a bomb is unusual too. Honestly, I just don't know.
Oh well. Let's just keep this fact in mind for later then.
Yes, I'm all right. I've calmed down now. Yes, I'd heard that the next target would be an athlete, but I never imagined Aiden would be murdered. We just had the security on his home increased, after all. He didn't want to do it, but I convinced him. Yes, the more famous you are, the more danger you're exposed to. On the day it happened, I was going to go over some arrangements with him. I called him about an hour before. He seemed to be perfectly normal then. When I parked in front of his house, it suddenly exploded. Huge flames just burst out of the windows. It was so sudden. I thought that there had been a gas leak or something and that I had to rescue him. I managed to force the door open and I saw him on the floor. I frantically pulled him out by his legs. But by the time I got him out of the house, he wasn't breathing anymore.
Dr. Kimishima, did you review the testimony recording? Oh, by the way, about the manager, there's almost no chance that she's the culprit.
How do you figure that?
We've done a complete background check on her, and her home has been searched thoroughly. Based on that, I'd say that we can trust her testimony.
Is that so? So, is the bomber a magician then?
Huh?
According to the manager's testimony, the victim's security was perfect. How did this so-called revolutionary plant the bomb in his house, arm it, and time the explosion perfectly to kill the victim?
Good question. The only thing we can say about this bomber is that the victims were killed by bombs.
Well, let's continue investigating then. It's my job to solve cases like this.
Hello? Hey! You listening? It's the revolutionary. You guys must be total idiots. I win again. 3 out of 3. So ridiculous. Seriously, the police here are a joke. But still, now the big boys are listening, yeah? Stepping up to the plate. You know, who is it that's in the newspaper? The Corpse Whisperer? Yeah, that is one smoking hot tomato. She's definitely my type. Now that she's paying attention, I'll be nice and give this my best shot, too. Ready? Okay. It'll be a white guy. That's my only hint. You'd better try your best. She's supposed to be a real firecracker, right? I'm looking forward to this.
What a lunatic. He disgusts me.
Well, this murder is just a game to him. Sick bastard. Well, it's not like we're ones to talk.
Have you forgotten our promise, little guy?
Oh, right. No talking about the past. Sorry.
So, Was the voice on the phone processed at all?
We've run a spectrographic analysis on the voice from the recording. It doesn't look like there's any audio manipulation being applied to the voice. Cocky bastard.
I see. So that's the revolutionary's real voice, is it? If that's true, then we can tell that he's... That was a young man's voice. He said that his next target would be... That's right, a Caucasian male. That's a little vague.
No kidding. We're doing what we can to narrow down possible targets.
Oh, good. We don't want any more deaths from this maniac's hand.
Dr. Kimishima, another corpse has arrived.
Another one? What are you talking about?
The newest victim. There was another bombing.
The raging bomber again?
Yes, apparently. The corpse is in the autopsy room. Please investigate it when you have time.
All right, I'll look at it right away. The fourth one. How many more will there be by the time this is all over? I can't hear anything. So he died before he was able to say anything about his death. There's something on the fingertip. Now, where was that? Yes, I noticed this on the third victim. There's something a little different about this, though. Yes, Aiden had it on a different part of his hand. The substance on Aiden's hand was... That's right. It was on the little finger of his right hand. I should have these compared to see if they're the same substance. The corpse has obvious lacerations and burns caused by the explosion. These wounds look very similar to the ones found on Aiden's corpse. This requires further investigation.
Oh, Dr. Kimishima, we've found some information about the victim.
I'm listening.
Let's see. The victim is Stephen Eldred. He's 20 years old and is a student at a local college.
And a Caucasian male, as in the bomber's warning.
Yes, but we still don't know if this is the revolutionaries doing or not.
Well, finding out shouldn't make us any happier. It's another life lost.
Right. This might sound a little morbid, but we got lucky with this explosion. It didn't cause any fires or structural damage, so the crime scene is more or less intact. This gives us a better opportunity to find out who did it, no matter who it was.
Huh, that's true. The more information we can get, the better. Investigating the crime scene and the corpse may help us progress in the investigation.
Right. I've sent all the information we have right now to your computer. I'll have HQ get us a recording of the original bomb threat, too.
Please do. I'm going to continue investigating.